These are the 5 don'ts of what not to do when traveling to Jamaica. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, the channel where you can get an open and honest review and opinion based on my personal experiences. If you're new here, you know the drill. I'm going to need you to subscribe down below and give this video a massive thumbs up. So without further ado guys, let's get straight into this video. First thing that I want to stress to you guys, do not draw attention to yourself. So you're going to Jamaica. Yes, it's a beautiful island. I'm sure you're going to be wanting to wear the latest and have nice pictures. But what you need to remember is this is a country where not a lot of people have a lot. So when you're going in Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all this designer stuff, you could become a target from the moment you step off the airplane, because you know people are watching you. From the moment you step off that airplane to get to your destination, even when you're in your destination, the hotel, people are constantly watching you. They're looking at you. They're analyzing you. Okay, so do not by any means draw your attention to yourself, and that's for any country that you're going to that you know, like maybe it's a poorer country. When you go there, you just want to go there dressed normally. Obviously, it's going to be hot, so maybe if you're on, obviously the airplane ride might take you a few hours depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming from the States, it will only take a few hours. If you're coming from London, I think our flight there was almost 10 hours. So I went in something very comfortable. When I got there, I then changed once I got there. But you don't want to go all flashy, because like I say, people will constantly be watching you, and drawing attention to yourself is definitely not a good thing. So number 2, the second thing that I want to mention is don't flash your cash about, okay? This is a place where, again, I say there are a lot of people that are constantly watching you. Poverty is, you know, all around you. Like, you know, does have wealthy places. However, a lot of people there are hustlers, and, you know, they're there to make their money. They're there, you know, outside the airport, or they'll even be in the street trying to sell you stuff. So, you know, you don't want to flash your cash about. You want to keep like maybe a purse on you that's sort of underneath your t-shirt. If you're a woman, I recommend just having like a string bag that you wrap around your neck and have it underneath your clothes, and then have like a spare purse in your pocket that only has like maybe in Jamaican dollars, like $500 in your actual pocket. So if anything does happen, they'll take that purse there, and that 500 Jamaican dollars is nothing. I definitely recommend having 2 purses, like a string bag and a separate purse, where if you want to buy something on the street, you're not taking out like a whole wad of cash, because then as soon as they see that, you never know, you know, who they know around them and what they might try to see your wristband and see what hotel you're in, and then say, yeah, I've seen someone with a lot of cash and that this hotel. So that's something you don't do. Never flash your cash when you're going to a country like Jamaica. Number 3, never, ever, if you're a female, even if you're male and you don't know the area, never get in a local taxi by yourself, because there are stories and things going around at the moment where a lady got in a local, what she thought was a local taxi, and she was never seen again. I understand people want to experience, you know, local life like I did when I went there, but I would only suggest doing that if you're with someone who is local, or with more than one person, such as a man, because I think the two, like a woman and a man together, just look a lot better that way. And I think you're less likely to be approached or for anything to happen if you guys are together, rather than if you're by yourself. Guys, be safe, be sensible. And if you do take local taxis, make sure they are actual local taxis. I think it's like there's like a red registration plate. I think it's the red or the white one. I can't remember. But if you're in Jamaica and you want to take a local taxi, ask someone that you know or that is local to tell the difference between like a local taxi and just a normal car that might just occasionally stop and pick up people. The 4th thing is never leave your hotel without your phone, because if anything happens, you want to have your phone. And I do suggest that if you do go away to any country, this isn't just Jamaica, that you do program your card into your phone, so that if you ever do lose your wallet with your cards or your money, that you have a backup, because at least with that phone you can always pay another way to get another taxi back to your hotel, or you know, you just have a way of accessing your money. Even if you need to go and send it to like the local Jamaican National or something, at least you have your card on your phone, active and ready to use. You can use it on Apple Pay or whatever, you know, if you've got Samsung, whatever their pay thingy is. Also, obviously, you need your phone just in case of emergency. You might need to get hold of someone back home for whatever reason. Guys, always make sure it's fully charged. And yeah, so that is that one. The last thing I'm gonna say is don't be rude to people in Jamaica. Now, I know sometimes Jamaicans can come across, you know, like very blunt and direct and forward. A lot of the times they might make comments that you might not understand, or you might see as derogatory. When I was there, I think I sat down on a sunbed. You know, I'm not a big girl, but you know, I do weigh quite a lot. I'm 13 stone. And when I sat on it, it had already kind of partially broken, but when I sat on it, it went completely down, like all the way to the floor. So I was just like, ugh. But then the lifeguard, I think he made a comment like, oh, she's too heavy. And, you know, other people heard that and they were like, what? You know, like Europeans heard that. They were like, what? Can't believe he said that. But to me, it was just like, something to laugh off. You know, sometimes you do have to laugh off their comments and just not take it to heart, because the humour in Jamaica is completely different. They might call you fatty, they might call you something else, they might call you a different name, but they don't mean any harm by it. It's just maybe the lingo or the way that they speak and the way that they express themselves. So just don't take anything to heart. And also, you don't want to get into any confrontation, because there are instances where, you know, people get shot and stuff like that, and that's definitely something you don't want to get yourself into. Coming through the airport to your transfer, people will be trying to sell you fruits, veg, anything, jewelry, and just politely decline and just say, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. You know, and sometimes they are really persistent and just say, you know, no thank you, and just keep it moving as quickly as possible. Foremost in Jamaica, you want to make sure you're safe at all times, okay? That is definitely the don't. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you subscribed and gave this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.